Okay, hi everybody from Marco Fantone. It is a really special days, yesterday and today. Some very good news. One news is I am finally the Fractal FM3. FM doesn't mean Fantone Marco. I would like to be, but it's not Phantom Marco, but it is an honor to have my initials with this really great product. And it is not only for this reason it is a special day, but it is a special day for me. I'm really embarrassed now. Sorry for my English, because I am now part of the Fractal and G66 family. I'm really proud, I'm honored about this. And first of all, I wanted to thank my very good friend Diego, the Susi, Jacques, the Isler family, and all friends of Fractal, Cliff, of course, Matt, not only Matt Piccone, but there are also other Matt, Cooper, and all the guys, and of course my brother Mark, and all the guy of a Fractal. So sorry for my I have difficult to speak in English. It's not my native language, but and also the moment is really particular for me. Okay. So thank you very much to be here. My YouTube channel. It is my first video with FM3. The new digital modeler from Fractal. Is a compact size, compact but really powerful. You know, many of you know that last year I was in Boston from the AMP show, where for the first time was presented to the world the FM3, and now I am finally on the table, and my first impression is that is better than I expect, honestly, because there are some features that was not planned in the first version, and I was really surprised to find some features, especially the effect, the reverb effects, the high-hand reverbs. Initially was not planned, but now I found it and I discovered, and I was really happy to discover, because I can say the FM3 is practically has the same effects of the big unit, the XFX3, in a really compact size. So of course there are some limitations due to the power, due to the compact size, and due to the fact that this unit has to be on the floor, and you have to take care of some environmental parameters, like the hot, like the dust, like the humidity, and so on. So this unit is made to place on the floor and use in a hard environment, of course. For this reason, the power is reduced, but not also the power, and many of you are happy about this because the cost is significantly reduced, because for a very good price you can have in your hand all the power of Fractal, and this is really, really, really good. All the power means the quality of the sound is the same, so you can find the same blocks of XFX3 in FM3. Even the reverbs that as I told you before, I was really surprised because I didn't expect to find also the reverbs in the same way. There are some few blocks are not in FM3, like the tone matching, the IR player, but is really, let's say, not so important blocks. I can say in the live, because FM3 concept is made for the live usage, live stage, and of course in every use. But what is important for me is a very good price. With a very good price, you can have in your hand all quality, or very famous quality of Fractal. That means more than 250 amps model, and not only, you have more than 2000 IR blocks, so 2000 cabinets plus 128 from the legacy version, so the cabinet from the past, from the X8 and Fractal FX2. So a huge amount of cabinet, a huge amount of amp simulation, and the quality is the typical quality, Fractal quality, with the new operative system, the new RS system, and there is who already knows the Fractal knows that the RS improve a lot the quality of the simulation. The FM3 is small. It's a really portable unit, but it's power, because you can expand the FM3 with the other pedal board. Sorry, I show you. So I have a FC6 and the EV1 pedal on the floor to control the unit. So you can expand the FM3 with a extra pedal board like FC12, sorry. So the system can become very, very big and very flexible and usable. To control the unit, you have a very good onboard interface with a big color display, with a very useful and easy navigation system. You have to consider that this system has a lot of parameters, a lot of setups to do, but the interface is really good to program and to handle, to modify also during the live stage. You have 3 foot switch. You say only 3. Now, of course, 3 on the base system, and you can expand with the 6 or 12 or more as you want, because you can use more FC pedal. But I can guarantee you that the 3 switches are configurable in a very good way. You can have all the power and flexibility with the editing. Sorry, I have to reduce the windows. So you have all the possibility to to set up and configure your foot switch in a really proper way. Some people say that 3 foot switch is too less. Yes or no? I can say no, because you, as I told you, you can expand. But considering how the easy and when you have a very small gig, or you have an acoustic section, or you have a rehearsal with your friends and so on, it's really comfortable to bring this unit, put in a small bag, and use 3 foot switch for clean, crunch, and lead, for example. When you are on stage in a big live session, you can expand with the unit. So you are not. For me, I mean, my opinion is quite good and really flexible to have the possibility to expand the system based on your needs. So on the rehearsal, it's very comfortable to put this in a small bag. When you have in a big stage, you can expand with the FC12, for example. For me, this is really nice future. So, as usual, one of the most powerful tool from Fractal is the editor. FM3 as the FM3 editor, as you can see on the screen. I can show in a bigger size. The editor is a very good interface, as many users, Fractal users, already know, and is really flexible and can permit you to create very complex rigs in a matrix of remember, if a 14 by 4 rows and line element, and you can create a very complex rig. I'm a Fractal user since more than 4 years, and I started to program FM3 this morning, very early. So I had no time to read so much the manual, but and to take and to make some practice with the FM3. But I can guarantee you that I can create the same rig that I had with the Fractal FX3 and X8 in very easy way. I need only let's say 5 minutes to create the same rig I have in the other unit, and I discovered the best quality I am useful to know from Fractal. What a very good surprise, as I told you, is to find the possibility to have some blocks that I didn't expect, honestly, especially the reverb. As you can see, there is the Stratocumulus, the Nimbus Stratus is the high-end reverbs, very they are very nice, and you can find these reverbs quality in a very high-end unit, special design only to produce the reverb. So with the FM3, you have to remember that you have not a digital modeler, but you have also one of the best multi-effects in the world, and you can use, and many people use combined with his tube amps. Of course, you can use as it is directly on the mixer, on the FOH, sorry, with the FR system, but you can use also, of course, with your amp, and you can use as a multi-effects with a multi-effects functionality connected with the 4-cable mod, as many people already do, and you can use all the best effects from Fractal. As I told you, the amp simulation can let you to choose. This is the list of possible. Let me count how many. 271 simulations. So you have practically, I can say, all the amps in the world in a in a compact size housing, very powerful and very, very realistic amp. Not only, you have also, if you go to the preset bank, you have already 382 factory preset, and many people know that the factory preset in many models are not so good. I can be happy about this because my job is also to produce a patch and preset, but I can guarantee you that the factory preset from Fractal are really best and are really usable immediately for your live, for your music. So I wanted to introduce some preset, starting from the first one, and after that I wanted to read your question. There are a lot of people here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There are a lot of attendees now. So this guitar is too much power for the first effect. So I wanted to change it to a more traditional guitar, like Strato. So I give you a small overview of some preset. Okay. I switch off the microphone, otherwise there is you can hear there's a feedback of the monitor of my my studio. Okay, let me drink some water because okay. Let's start. Switch off the microphone. Okay, guys, there is a problem. Sorry on the webcam. Sorry for that. I tried to recover. Let me check immediately. Sorry for this. Is sometimes I have some problem with this unit. I try to. This is the beautiful of the live stream. Okay. Oh. So okay, hear me again. Sorry for this. So this is this means that it is a really live. It's not a pre-recorded. Sorry for this. Okay, I start again. So I try to I show you the preset of the brown face now, the Fender Tweed, the bass guy. So the Lux Reverb. Let's try the Vox, the 15 A class Vox. So I make only an overview of the general sounds. So switch off the microphone again. I hope that the webcam continues to work. Sorry for that. Please note that all factory presets is not only a preset, there are also some scenes inside. Okay, you can see this. So there are, in this case, there are 3 scenes available. Scenes means you work in the same preset, but with different settings and different effects. So you can decide which effects are on, off, bypassed or not bypassed, and also you can add some modifier to modify, for example, the gain and the mix of the delay, for example. And also there is a very good features of FM3 is like the AX effects. Every block has 4 channels possible. This means that you can recall inside the same preset 4 different amp in your preset. Almost all the blocks has these features. You can see here channel A, B, C, D, wah, and so on. So you can decide, for example, in scenes 1 you have amp class A 15 watt amp. In scenes in other scenes you can decide to have a channel B, and you can recall all amp of the list I showed you before. In this case, all channel has the same amp, but I can decide, for example, in the channel C to have a completely different amp. I don't know, the Engelsver is a really high gain amp, and you are absolutely in the same price. This is really powerful features of the Fractal device. So don't be afraid about the fact that you have only one amp block, because the one is not one, is one, but can have 4 different blocks. You can imagine the channels of your amp. You have the clean, the crunch, and lead, for example, but you are in the same amp. In this case, you can change also the amp from Marshall GCM 800, for example, to a Mesa or Vox or Fender or whatever you want. So it's a really flexible and powerful features. You can do this in practically all block. The drives as the same. For example, in channel A you can have SDD preamp, okay, but in channel B you can have, for example, the T808 drive. In channel C you can have I don't know, the phase fuzz drive, and you can recall the channel in every scenes. So you can imagine you have 8 scenes in one preset, and you can imagine how much is flexible this system. Usually when I have my live gig, I use only one preset for entire the gig, and I change the scenes, and also I have the possibility to have to switch on off some effects in real time. So the system is really flexible. For the cabinet, you have also the possibility to recall 4 different cabinet configuration, and in every cabinet you have a possibility to take and to get 2 cabinets simultaneously. And you can see also the possibility to combine the cabinet to make some equalization on the cabinets, and also to combine 2 different cabinets and align the phase of the impulse response. So it's really powerful. So let me continue to explain. In the meantime, I can see my friend Diego that answered to the question. So Diego is a perfect we can make a perfect team. I'm really happy. So really nice and good teamwork. Perfect. I continue to show you some factory presets. Switch off the microphone and let's start again. In this preset is very nice because it's a Marshall Plexi 50 watts, and you can see how the scenes here recall, for example, the 6550 model, okay, or let's say in this case it's different, the I1 model in the scenes number 2. The number 3, let me check again the A2, So you can, and the treble amp. So you have different simulation, and you can recall different amp model in the same scenes and same preset. So I show you, for example, here all channels in the same configuration, and I don't touch anything. There is only, in this preset, there is only amp, cabinet, and there are two cabinets, as you can see, the Brit 70 JB Greenback, I suppose, 4x12 cabinet, plus in parallel, in stereo effect, the different microphone. There are two IRs. I think this is a 313 microphone, maybe AKJ, I don't know exactly, and the SM57, for example. So you can tweak, you can deal any parameter here. You can align these two IR, and this you can see the possibility to align and to correct the phase shifting of the impulse response to get the best result. And also here you can change the cabinets inside the preset. So let me let me show you some sounds simply changing the amp. I don't touch nothing. There is only the cab, reverb, nothing else. There are also some effects here, you can see, but I take off, bypassed these effects. So let's start. Okay, this all this in a single preset. You can see this is Plexi 50 watt, 50W. So let's discover some other presets. For example, the USA Mark IV amp. Let me check. Switch off the microphone and let's play. Okay, and this is the USA Mark IV. USA means Mesa Mark IV amp. Let's try, for example, another the Friedman B100, for example, could be nice to show you. Consider that these are the factory preset. I don't touch anything of the parameter, and usually I scan the list, and when I find something very nice, I copy in the other bank that is available. There are a lot of empty slots available to copy and create your modification in your personal and customized preset. Okay, let me show you the Friedman B100 amp. Okay, there are, as I told you, 382 382 presets. I need 1 week to show you all presets. I want to show now my preset, as you can listen in the beginning of this live stream, about some really special effects that I love so much. This is my MFCA3 Plus preset. This is preset is I took this the factory preset you can find here. Okay, the number 26. Okay, and I use the same amp. It is the custom audio preamp plus the cabinets. Okay, and I create my own preset, adding some effects, some scenes configuration, and so on. This preset will be available in the Fractal forum on the FM3 sections. After the live stream, I will share in the forum. Have a look on the reverb, as I told you, and I show you on the clean sound. I prepare some scenes here. I have clean 2, for example, where there are the chorus. My favorite chorus is the 4-voice analog chorus. Delay, the plexi delay is really powerful effects, and also the stratocumulus reverb. Please have a look about the CPU consumption is only 75-76%, considering that now there is also the communication. The communication needs some time to is a CPU percentage consumption. So when you switch between the scenes, you can hear a lag, an audio interruption, but it is only when you are in online, because the system has to communicate. When you want to test the system for the live, you have to switch off you have to pause the communication by pressing F8. So when you press F8, you can change the scenes, and they are really fast, really fast. You don't hear any audio gap, absolutely. Okay, so let me show you the quality of these effects. Now I switch off. Okay. No, I show you the standard reverb with the recording studio is a simple reverb, and I show you step by step the quality of these effects to give you an idea of the effects you have in your hands. Switch off the microphone. Please notice the quality of this reverb, that also there is only 4 by echo densities, so they're in the lower quality. You can increase the quality up to 8, but please notice that you can play and the sounds remain readable, remains. There is not confusion. The sound. Sorry, I don't find the correct words. But there is an ambient sounds really nice and without confusing, without any disturbing of the sound itself. So please notice this. So it's a journey. To play with this unit is a journey. Sometimes I lose the concept of the time passed. It's really incredible. So I hope to show you as much as possible. Consider that I switch off this unit this morning, and I have to dig to discover all the functionality of this system. For sure, in the next days, I will make some videos. I will make some preset. This preset will be available on a Fractal forum that I suggest you to subscribe the Fractal forum. There is also an Italian section and also different languages section on the bubble corners. Please take care. So this preset will be available. Of course, you can put your question below this video on my Facebook official page. Please don't ask me the friendship on the private, because the private profile is full. I have the official one, and I am available for you to answer to your question. I would like to make some new live stream like this to answer your question. Unfortunately, in this live stream I can't answer to you because you are so much. There are so many questions, but I can see that Diego helped me a lot. Thank you, Diego, for your help to answer to the questions. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to click on the bell to receive your notification, and to see all the videos about Fractal FM3. I also plan to make some online trainings on the Facebook to explain how to use with a nice in a nice plan with a list of lessons. Of course, all the guys from Fractal and G66 are available to answer your question, to support you. I can check some of your questions, starting from the last, because there are so many. Thank you, Marco. Great live stream. Sounds good. Thank you, Peter. Sorry for my English, of course. I am not. If I speak Italian, it's much more better for me. But I hope you understand me. Sorry for a lot of mistakes. I try to. I will improve. For you, thanks to your help. Marco, are those single coils noise? Can hear very little. 66. Very good question, Aqua Kumo. No, they are standard, absolutely standard single coils, but this is a very big advantage of the digital devices, because there are no transformer, so there are no noise generation about the hum of 60 hertz frequency, because you live in USA. In Europe is 50. And there is, because all units are the power supply is a switching power supply. Switching power supply doesn't create the typical noise generated by the analog transform. This is a very good advantage. The only noise you can hear is due to the digital noise, but not so much. Switch. This hash is a digital hash generated by the Mac. It is if you have some problem like this, Mac is really well protected by the noise. Some PC has a big problem due to the Intel Core i architecture, and generate a lot of this unfortunately. But this affects even single coils and humbucker pickup. You cannot do nothing. So I am let's say 50 centimeters distance from the iMac, and so. But the unit itself is really. There is only that noise is maybe think is due to the inverter of the lamp of the display. So it is a normal noise, but you have to be over the unit. So the Mr. Cliff Chase built this unit very, very well, and is noise protected. Thank you very much. The pickups are absolutely. The guitar is the Schecter Nick Johnston, absolutely standard, no modification, nothing is as you can buy in any shop. And the single coil is absolutely no noiseless, is traditional. Okay, Tony, enjoying the video, Marco. The English is fine. Thank you very much. As an AX and XA user, I'm really excited by the FM3. I can wait for G60C to get them. Okay, so hopefully, I hope that G60C will have the units available for ready to ship very, very soon. Will you be retiring the X84 gigs now, or you have the FM3? I keep my X8 unit, is a great unit, and I will continue to use. Now I have FM3 and I start to use FM3. I don't know. This is a test driver, is a test unit. I don't know if I will keep this with me for a long time. I don't think so. Let's see. But in any case, in my live gig, I can use X8 or a Fractal XFX3 without any problem. For sure, you will not see anymore Marco Fantone with other devices. This is sure, because now, as I told you, I'm exclusive for Fractal. I take this decision because, as you know, Fractal is my first and favorite unit since a long time. And I decided to join G66 and Fractal family exclusively. I'm really proud, really proud about this. Okay. Thank you, Marco, for listening. It's a pleasure to hear you play. Thank you very much. Is the model Strato made in Indonesia? Yes, it is the cheap version. So you know that I am also Schecter endorser. I'm really proud to have such kind of brand with me. That guitar is this guitar is really cheap, but you can see how nice and beautiful, and the sound is really amazing. So the combination with the Fractal FM3 is a great combination. The sound is amazing. I have a lot of Schecter's guitar here. So by the time we will see all my guitars with the FM3, with the Fractal products, and also with my my FR cabinet from Red Sound, I will take some time to speak about that, because now I am connected. Oh, mention about the connection. Now I am connected, as you can see, by the cables, XLR cables, to the audio input of my audio card. The audio interface is an Apogee Elements 46. Nothing else. I'm using OBS software, so what you are hearing now is directly the digital sound from the FM3. If you ask me what monitor I'm using, I tell you your monitor, because you are listening me by your monitor. Not I'm listened by my monitor, but you are listened by your monitor, because the digital sound go directly to your monitor. So the sound is as it is. No post-production, no modification, nothing else. Let me check some other question. Marco is amazing. Thank you very much. Cell and plane is not the same modeling in the FM3 as in the XFX. No. It's the same modeling. You can find the same amp list as I shown you before. If you open the, let me show you. If you open the amp list, it is absolutely the same that you find in the XFX3. There are only some limitations. If you go, I suggest you to go, I show you immediately. If you go to G66 or Fractal Audio website, okay, let me, okay, so you have a possibility to go to switch off on English. Go to the products as FM3. You have possibility to download the manual and audio block guides. So open the audio block guides and you can check immediately here the difference between, this is clear, the difference between XFX3 and FM3. This is the column. So you can see here the only missed modules are the model that I never use, honestly, the XVR crossover, for example, the IR player, but the IR player is a block only to read the IR player. You can read the IR with the cab block, and RTA, it is a spectrum analyzer, so it is a sophisticated block, I can say. The tone match and the vocoder. Okay, these are the only missed block in FM3, and the other difference is the amount of block you have in FM3. For example, the amp block, you have 1, in XFX3 you have 2, and you can combine together. But as I told you before, you have 1 with 4 channel possible, so you can have in the same single preset for 4 different, completely different amp models. The cabinet also the same, the chorus, 2 chorus in both, and so you can read the difference. So I suggest you to download this PDF file and check how many blocks, what is the features of the blocks, the explanations, and so on and so on. Okay. Also the factory presets, the drives, and so on. Okay. Let me check some other questions. For my Italian friend I will do also live stream in Italian, quindi non preoccupatevi ragazzi, farò anche le live stream in italiano sicuramente. Ok, German model coming soon, ok. Ideally there should be a package with the FCC and AV2 and extract bundle package price. Yes, there are some commercial questions that Diego can fulfill better than me, absolutely. Okay, so let's say we are more than 1 hour online. I want to thank you, all my friends, all my support, all my fans, all my followers. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Put a like on my official page. You can contact me in the official page. I like very much to be in contact with you directly. You have the possibility to send me a message. I try to answer you, of course, as soon as possible. It is a pleasure to be close to you. This is my philosophy. Of course, when I have time to do this, but I try to fulfill all the answer. I would like I like to thank so much my friends from G66. First of all, Diego, who helped me a lot to be here. Is my great friend. Diego is also here that are answering and help me with this live stream. And Diego will be my partner for a long time with this activity. Of course, I have to thank to Isler family, Susie and Jacques. Thank you very much for all G66 guys. A very good family that I have the honor to meet last year in Boston, and of course the Fractal friends, starting from of course Cliff Chase, Matt Piccone, Matt Bowman, Cooper Carter, all friends from Fractal. It is I can say it is a real family. So for me, be honest, I am honest, was really easy to accept to become part of this family, because I already felt Fractal as my family. First of all, for the people. Okay, thank you very much. I wanted to play a last song. Let me check something that I wanted to play. It is I wanted to play my song, as if I found. I hope also to make an LP soon. Let me check. I was not prepared, so okay, maybe I can play. I play this. This is okay. I change for a moment. I change the guitar because I need a humbucker pickup. This is my main guitar. It is the Schecter Sun Valley guitar. Okay. I want to. This song is a flower in the sky. Okay, so. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a nice weekend. Take care of your family, especially in this situation. Unfortunately, the situation of the world is in a very particular situation. So I wanted to say you ciao, and I wish you the best for the future. I think that and I believe that we can. Can be over this very bad situation. Okay, thank you very much from Marco Fanton, and see you soon. The song is "Flower in the Skies," dedicated to my very incredible friends and a very incredible girl. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Ciao, goodbye. See you next time.